like I said earlier, I just want to take this show and take the Bible at face value, because we can take it at face value and refute the claims of the Zionists, because the Bible does not say what the Zionists say that it does. So you've got this civil war between the North and the South, and two nations emerged. You have the northern kingdom of Samaria. You have the southern kingdom of Judah. Jerusalem had been capital of this united kingdom. It went from being the United Kingdom's capital to being the capital of the southern kingdom, the kingdom of Judah. Judah consisted really just of Judah and a part of the small tribe of Benjamin, and a few Simeonites mixed in there. But really it was Judah and part of Benjamin. That's the southern kingdom. So where is this united nation of Israel? It doesn't exist. Israel was a body of 12 tribes. The kingdom of Judah was not called the kingdom of Israel. That kingdom ceased to exist in 930 BC. So those who say that Jerusalem has been the capital of Israel for the last 3,000 years, they have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. The Bible doesn't say that. It's not my personal opinion. Historians do not claim that Jerusalem was the capital of the kingdom of Israel for more than 100 to 120 years, because that's only how long that kingdom lasted. So whether you approach the issue from a biblical standpoint or a historical viewpoint, the result's the same. Jerusalem's not the capital of Israel for more than about a century to 120 years, not for thousands of years, certainly. Now, let's expand the argument, because the northern kingdom of Samaria was also referred to as the kingdom of Israel, kind of like Neo-Israel. You could argue, fine, well, the kingdom of Israel continued to exist, even though there was a civil war and they split. Sure, but there is no scholar anywhere who would claim that that northern kingdom, whether you call it Samaria or Israel, that Jerusalem was its capital. And that's the argument of the Zionists, that there has been, that Israel has had Jerusalem as its capital for thousands of years. It's a historical fact that Jerusalem was not the capital of that northern kingdom. Jerusalem was the capital of the southern kingdom. It was Shechem that was the capital of Samaria. But let's keep going. We'll look at the rest of the Zionist argument as it relates down to this southern tribe, this southern kingdom of Judah. Because if I'm making the argument, a better argument is not that Jerusalem was the capital of Israel for thousands of years. That's just ridiculous. But that Jerusalem was the capital of the Jewish people for thousands of years. I could respect that argument a little bit better, but it's still incorrect, and I'll prove it to you now. From this 930 BC civil war until 720 BC, remember, when we're talking about BC or BCE, before Common Era, the numbers go down as you get closer to modern day rather than going up. The kingdom of Samaria, the kingdom of Judah, they fight each other. They hate each other. They don't get along. They actually reach out to other nations and ask other nations to come and ally with them to fight each other. They hate each other. The Old Testament contains the writings of prophets who lived in the different kingdoms. Again, it may be because of who wrote these stories that it turns out that almost all the time the kingdom of Samaria, the northern kingdom, is just, they're terrible. Their kings are all rotten. Nobody believes.